Do you want to know how you can earn free Ethereum in just 5 minutes with the Ethereum Blast app, and if it's even worth it? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make some extra money online. And recently I came across this game and many of you have also asked me about it. So I decided to take a closer look, and let me just reveal right away that I actually did manage to get paid very quickly by it. And in this Ethereum Blast review, I'll give you an inside look and show exactly how it works. But not only will I show how you can actually earn and that it actually does pay, I will also talk more about the earning potential, because it's also very important to consider the value you get for your time before deciding to join or not. So let's take a closer look. So let's first go over who can join. And Ethereum Blast is an app that you can join from more or less all countries as far as I've been able to find out. And you can download it both for Android devices and for iOS devices. So it doesn't really matter which device you have. But let me now then log into the app, and then we can take a closer look at how the game works and how you can get paid and how much you get for your time there. So I have now logged into the Ethereum Blast game here, and you can see there are a number here, 20 out of 20. So every day you log in or so, you have like these 20 games you can play, and then when it runs out, then you have to wait on it till it loads again. So that's just something to be aware of. So you can't just keep playing, you have to sometimes wait a little bit before you will then get more of these games you can play. But let's then go over how the game actually works. You just click the play button there, and then you will see then a game will open up. And when you first start it, it will actually show you quite nicely step by step exactly how to play it. Now there's just an ad popping up, because that happens once in a while, actually every time before you play a game. And that's the thing about the company behind this app. I've tested many games by them, and there's always a lot of ads, so you have to accept that if you want to earn. So I'll just be back once this ad is over. So I now started the game, and it's getting harder and harder, because at first it was very easy. You can see up here there's some targets, so that means I need to explode these numbers like 5 red, 5 green and 5 yellow, and 12 of these balls, what it is. And you need to click them where they're like 2 of them, minimum 2 of them together. And when you have these other ones here, you can also make them explode there, so you see, and then it counts down up here when I fulfill the target. And that's my goal there, is to basically do this, but I have a limited number of moves, so I need to do it within these moves there. So we need to see if that can do. You can see already now I have enough of these red and the yellow there, but I need to keep exploding there. If I do the green, then I will have more of these balls. If I do that, we explode all of these there. So we'll try this one here. You see, and sometimes then there comes a bomb or some other things. They explain all that, how you get those there. So this is basically what I need to do now. I just need to try to see if I somehow can get these over there in the side there. So I need to just keep doing that until it goes down there. You see also down here, I have like a special weapon I can use. I can do that, because if I then shoot that one, then I have the yellow, and then I got it, and you see mission completed. So that's how the game is. It starts easier, very like easy lanes there, so but it just becomes harder and harder, which also means it will become harder and harder to actually earn, of course, because it can just keep going. But then you see, then I earn 7,000 points or coins, and how much you will earn, that will just vary from game to game. You see next game here now 4,000. I had at first, when I started playing, I had some games where first it gave a few thousand, then it gave like 20,000, then now it gives less. So there's no exact answer to how many coins will you get, and as I mentioned, it just gets harder and harder. But that's one aspect to it that we'll take into consideration later when we talk about the overall earning potential. But let's first talk about how you can get paid, and then also I'll show you payment proof, because I actually did manage to get paid by them. So as you can see, I now have these 16,500 coins there, but I can't cash out for the next 6 days basically, because once you cash out, you have to wait 7 days again to cash out, which is a little bit strange, but that's how it is. I needed to earn 50,000 coins to be able to redeem, and I did that. Then I could choose between PayPal Cash or Ethereum, because it's called Ethereum Blast, so you assume you can get paid in Ethereum, but they actually also offer PayPal. And once you then request a payment, they say that it can take up to 48 hours, but I actually got my payment within a few minutes, which is of course great. But let me just jump and show you the payment proof you can see, so you can also see what I got for the 50,000 or so I earned. At first it took me, like I said, like 5-10 minutes or so to earn that, and then I could cash out. But as you can see, it becomes harder and harder to earn. But I'll just jump and then show you the payment proof so you can see what the value was of what I earned. So I now jump to my inbox, and as you can see, I got paid via Coinbase, because that is how you will get paid if you want to get paid in Ethereum. And I earned, as mentioned, I spent these 5-10 minutes playing, and I earned these 0.00007 there Ethereum. But that's the equivalent of 1 cent that I earned. And that was when I first joined, when it was easier to play and faster to play. So even if it kept being as easy, I would say still, like maybe I would be lucky to earn like 10 cents per hour if I was very lucky. But now it just gets harder and harder. So as you can see, you will not earn a lot from this, but it does pay. And then you need to consider yourself if you find it worth your time or not. But let's just talk a little bit more about that, so that can help you to figure out what you should do. So as you can see, Ethereum Blast can actually be a fun game and also a way to potentially earn free Ethereum. And I know the developer of this game, the Bling, they are called the company, they have a lot of games both where you can earn Bitcoin and other crypto, and overall they do pay, so that's definitely good, but they also pay very low rewards. Yes, I got paid after 5-10 minutes or so, that's definitely great, but still, the value for my time is just getting worse and worse. It's getting harder and harder to play that game. And even if it kept being really easy to earn, then still you would get very, very low earnings. So it will take a lot of patience to earn. It's not an effective way to earn free Ethereum by playing. I do have a video about other ways to earn free Ethereum by playing games. There's not a lot of different games that offer that, but those offer better value for your time in my experience. I will leave a link to that below. Also, in general, you can find more good ways to earn Bitcoin by playing games. So I will also leave a link below to a video I have about the Bitcoin games you can earn by playing, because there are just more opportunities like that. And overall, I would definitely recommend that you go for other options if you are interested in effective ways to earn. Ethereum Blast can be fun, but it takes a lot of patience to earn anything here. And I hope this video helped you clarify what to expect, so you can decide yourself if this is for you or not. And if it did help you, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video, tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.